Film is the most powerful medium of our day, by which young people are influenced. If you can imagine taking a group of youth who know nothing about making a film at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, and by 10 o'clock on Saturday night, we have shown films that they themselves have created, you will understand that this is a very intense process.
They have to survive with great pain on the inside. The changes come when it moves out and they tell their own personal story. Finally, it's captured on film.
Seeing my dad coming home drunk and doing things like beating up, our mother and just going out of control.
When I told him I was pregnant, he just flipped out and started swearing, sending text messages.
These young people, to me, have been victims of society. A lot of things that have happened in their lives have been brought on them, not because of their own choosing, but because of what they are faced with out there.
To me, words are more powerful than those physical abuse, and because words are alive and they affect you from the inside.
The thing that I like about the Inside Out program is that they can come in and partner with these students and achieve in 1 week what would take a year to do as far as youth ministry goes.
They wore the clothing of the street, the language from the street, the habits from the street. There was no eye contact for most of the first day. People heads down, scribbled, distracted by other things, wanting the next tea, coffee break for a smoko or whatever. They were out the door, so a 10-minute break took 20, 30, 40 minutes. By Friday, they didn't want to eat, they didn't want to break, they worked through the night, they didn't sleep because the editing needed to be done, the film captured, the story told. They wanted to finish what they had begun.
It was fun, it was a lot of work though. I thought it would be easy, but I didn't know that there was so much to do.
We used our director's story, Wayne. When he was growing up, his mother wasn't really around for him and she was an alcoholic. And I guess we chose that story because there are a lot of people out there that would relate to it. It wasn't easy, but it was all worth it in the end.
From my experience with Inside Out is where the young people speak out, the things that are issues that are within them, and most of them do not share it. And as a result of not sharing that, they go to turn to other things like alcohol or even violence. It's like hell at home.
Oh man, let's go to shoot some hoops.
It was really a good experience for me to get to work with cameras and really to interact with people and try to just be yourself, or play the part of the character that was a bit challenging. It's a good proposal. That's good. He hits you because he loves you. sorry. But yeah, I'm glad I worked through it all right, I guess.
When they finished their film, there was this enormous satisfaction that they had worked together with strangers, and including themselves off the street from a variety of homes and backgrounds.
Well, I got emotional that night at the big day, and I was actually quite happy when all the filming came out in place. And when I looked at it, I really thought that I was a real script writer, but but yeah, I mean, my family loved it and they were happy, and that's the first time I've ever seen them happy like that.
I think the night that we had our presentation, it really blew me away, and I wanted my family to be proud of me for once. And that was the first time that I was actually proud of something that I had done.
If it wasn't for Inside Out or me being pregnant, then I would totally be lost.
Joanna's words to me were, I didn't know that people in the church had these things in their lives. I didn't know they ever experienced the kind of pain and difficulty that I had been through. When he told me his story, I realized that if God could love him, God could love me too. And I guess the most poignant line from Joanna from last week was, we thought we were nobody, and we found out we were somebody. That's what Inside Out is all about.
If you know that you're a young mother and you're confused, you don't know what to do, if you're having thoughts about abortion, I mean, I was thinking that, but because, you know, just the love around with the people that I was with made me change my mind.
Just seeing the changes that I've done and where I've come from a long way, and I mean a long way, and I'm proud of where I am now and what I've done.
You can look at a flower blossoming and you feel something. You can cradle a newborn child in your arm and feel something deep. It's bigger than you. And it's like that this relationship that begins, it's bigger than all of us. We don't know where it's going, but the outcomes are just so delightful. Everybody walks away now with a bigger perspective on life, a larger family to relate to, with mentors who make themselves available. And when they look out on the world, it is not such a dark, horrible place, because they've come through the darkness and found light and been warmed by it.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, low-key and staying candid, reflect on all the things I try my hand at, search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to, find a comfort in the zones of clouds and bones I get loose to, a mountain is Fontaine, spinning in monsoon and grinning this high octane, explosive how I came, rolling down the hills.
Early in the morning, there's no breakfast on the table, and knowing that your mama has a drink before sleep, your love is so precious, she doesn't pay attention. Wondering when that day will come and she'll be there for you. Your love is so precious, she doesn't pay attention. Now you're crying, asking, Mama, do you love me like I love you?